Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome back to InfoFlow Blazers. Today is Friday, March 11th. I'm Michael.
And I'm Emmanuel. Today's Women's History Month fact is about voting. Wyoming was the first state in the U.S. to give the right to vote to women in 1869. The 19th Amendment, passed in 1920, gave women citizens the right to vote. However, many women of color were still prevented from voting through discriminatory practices. Native American women weren't given the right until 1924, when the Native American Citizenship Act was passed. Until the Voting Rights Act of 1965 was passed, practices like poll taxes and literacy tests were used to prevent people of color from voting.
Members of the Piscataway Conoy tribe have sent a letter to Prince George's County Executive asking for the renaming of Indian Head Highway, also known as Maryland Route 210. The tribe wants the highway to be called Piscataway Highway or Piscataway Highway to honor two local tribes.
According to a new report, Maryland's water pollution enforcement is still on the decline. Last year, the Maryland Department of the Environment took 55% fewer water pollution enforcement actions than the average over the past 20 years. The department also completed 40% fewer in-person inspections. Despite this trend, water quality in the Chesapeake still remains a concern. The report comes after recent criticisms of their oversight on permits, including a recent sewage spill in St. Mary's County that led to 12 people getting sick after eating contaminated oysters.
On Wednesday, a spokesman for the Kremlin accused the United States of declaring an economic war on Russia. Russia is facing the greatest economic crisis since the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, as sanctions from Western powers have heavily impacted the Russian financial and corporate system. The Kremlin has also warned it is considering a response to the oil and energy ban, but what exactly a response will be is unknown.
And now, let's take a look at one of our favorite spring sports, the boys lacrosse team.
Just having a lot of fun. There's a lot of guys on the team who are a lot of fun, so hanging with the boys.
Improving and getting to know my teammates better, just kind of building that team dynamic.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play lacrosse together again. It was kind of weird last year with it being virtual. So we got a new coach last year. This is going to be Coach Oliver's second year, and I like how it works. I think we'll be pretty successful.
The coaches are great. Yeah, I've met the coach a couple times. Obviously, been practicing with him. Great guy. Yeah. I think it's really fun. Yeah, just great people on the team.
Lacrosse is one of the fastest games on 2 feet. You get physicality, you get contact, you can hit people if you want, you get to run, you get to score. 10 players on the field at all times, and everyone needs to be doing their job, everyone's working together. So it really has everything you could want from a team sport.
Thanks, Blazers. We're looking forward to the season.
Does your club or group want to run an advertisement on InfoFlow in Spanish? Do you have ideas for Spanish language content for us to cover at Blair? If so, please fill out the form linked on our website and select the announcement. We're also always accepting English suggestions, which you can submit online too.
Outdoor education is back, and Tacoma Park Middle School is looking for volunteers. Complete the Google form below and attend the virtual information session on March 16th at 6 p.m.
Now, let's hear from One Blair.
Happy Women's History Month, Blazers.
In celebration of the world's wonderful women, One Blair is thrilled to announce our first Women's Week at Blair.
This week will begin on Monday, March 14th with the Purple Out. And remember to join us in room 330 during lunch for bracelet making.
On Tuesday, there will be an opportunity in room 330 to write thank you notes to important women in our lives. Snacks and SSL hours will be available for activities on both Monday and Tuesday.
On Wednesday, the second half of Hidden Figures will be playing in the auditorium.
On Thursday, stop by our table on Blair Boulevard near the senior courtyard to buy a $5 power pouch for yourself or a friend. The pouches will include snacks and other goodies. All proceeds will be donated to organizations supporting marginalized groups of women.
On Friday, Girl Up and One Blair will team up to lead a workshop in the Media Center on intersectionality and the need for inclusivity within the feminist movement. Come join in and enjoy some snacks.
We're so excited to see you next week. Remember to check out the One Blair or SGA Instagram for more information.
Thanks, Kate and Selma.
Next week is Blair STEM Week. Monday is Pi Day. Wear clothes with numbers on them and head to the Media Center for activities. Tuesday's theme is engineering. Wear sci-fi related clothes and Hidden Figures will be shown in the auditorium. Wednesday's theme is technology. Dress up as twins with someone and the second half of Hidden Figures will be shown. Thursday's theme is environmental science. Wear green and there will be activities on the SAC stage. The last day, Friday, is a STEM fair on Blair Boulevard and a STEM arts night in the auditorium. Wear red.
Now, let's go to Maria with the weather.
Good morning, Blazers. After a rainy week, this weekend should be clearing up a little. Today, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 58 and a low of 41. On Saturday, there will be showers throughout the day and a chance of possible snow with a high of 46 and a low dipping down to 21. On Sunday, it will be sunny again with a high reaching 44 and a low of 32. Next week, it should be warming up, but you'll hear more about that on Tuesday.
And that's all for today's show. Check out our website at bnconline.net to submit any announcements and follow us at BNC_Blair on Instagram and at BNC Blair on TikTok and on Twitter. Have a happy half day and we'll see you Monday, Blazers.